Hello everyone, this vlog will show you my recent experience of local life at a Himachali fair in the Himalayas, followed by my 7-hour flight to Bali in an arm sling. My wrist has been recovering well, but I'm always nervous at airports due to all the crowds. I'm still relying on airport assistance, but not as much as I used to. Anyway, I advise you all to buckle up because this ride through the Himalayas to Bali is a wild one. Okay, so hello everybody, very good morning to you all. Welcome back to my channel. Another day in the beautiful Himalayas. Oh my goodness, that view. That view. Okay, so today I'm going to go to a Himachali fair here in Himachal Pradesh, Bir Billing. I've never been to a Himachali fair before. You know, as I say, it's my 4th season, but never been to a Himachali fair. There's always new things to discover when you slow travel, and just more depth to the travel and more treasure hunts you can do, I guess, especially looking for treasure at these fairs, because I might be able to get some good buys. It's really cold. I woke up warm, put a dress on, and now I've kind of got a hoodie and leggings over the dress, and I'm going to stay like that because, as you can see, it's a bit cloudy. It might rain. I might have to take an umbrella with me to this fair. But nevertheless, it's going to be an amazing, amazing day. And of course, I'll take you all along with me to the Himachali fair in a Himachali village, a village I've never been to before. As I say, there's always new things to discover when you slow travel. Not tip box tourism, depth of travel. Oh, beautiful temple on the way. Beautiful. Wow. Temple. This is the Shiva and Parvati temple, and you can see the Shiva swords here as well. Beautiful. So I'm buying half a kg of pakora. I can share it with the people in my guest house, with the staff. That'll be nice. They'll like that. And I'm going to eat some myself, of course. Oh, it's huge, and they're so hot. It cooks so nicely on that fire. It's so good. I've already started eating it. I'm so happy. Happy for jalebi. Very sweet, very syrupy, just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. It's a very nice, neat, tidy street food stall, isn't it? Wow. Yeah, I like your street food stall. It's very tidy. Very tidy, yeah, love it. Love it. And all this is like in the middle of a play park by the look of it. And yeah, you see, we've had a lot of rain here recently. Whoa! Sugarcane juice. They're making sugarcane juice. Wow. Sugarcane juice. Whoa! Thank you. Oh wow, they've got a garden of gods. Oh wow, amazing, amazing. So hello everybody, very good afternoon to you all. It seems ages since the Himachali fair, absolutely ages. So I was going to go to the Himalayas for a couple of months, but I only lasted 3 weeks. My journey was just a bit too up and down, I think. So I just decided that I want to go to Bali now. So here I am, I'm at Kangaroo Airport in the Himalayas. I've got the sling on. I'm still travelling in the sling because the physiotherapist, my physio and go, has said that I need to travel in the sling, if only just to indicate to others not to bump into my arm. He didn't think the sling's appropriate for any other time. However, my shoulder's killing me on the side that I broke my wrist. And I don't know if it's anything to do with the wrist injury, but my arm actually feels a lot calmer in the sling at the moment. But the rest of my body feels really, really strong. Yet everybody's so kind in India. You know, this is just the culture at the airport, just they will do anything to help you. And I just feel so helped and so supported. So that's a really, really good start to the trip, a no stress trip. Not like when I was in Malaysia, if you remember that time. I will never forget that time, although I must learn to let it go. So anyway, I was told to come to the airport 4 hours before the flight because I'm under airport assistance. But actually, I don't think that was necessary. Oh well, never mind, I can just chill a bit. In the end, I boarded the plane. It took off and then landed at the transit stop, which was New Delhi. Okay, so I've arrived and I'm in my hotel room. It was a bit of a nightmare, to be honest with you. It's not the first time I've had to go to the departures area in New Delhi airport. In fact, it was hell once, and I will try and find that vlog and link it above. Now, this time, it was the same in terms of the temperature. It was so flipping hot. They've got these massive ceiling fans, but the space is outdoors. So basically, there's no doors in the departure. So all the warm air from New Delhi just comes in. Oh, and at this time of year, horrible. So anyway, then I went to the Indigo desk. They're the people I'm flying with. And they said, now I can see where you're booked in for your hotel, because obviously I do need to spend a night here because I've arrived here at something like 5 p.m. I'm not leaving till 4 p.m. the following morning. So obviously I do need somewhere just to chill. So she said, basically you've got to go through security because that's where your hotel is. And she said, now, this is a very top security. They may not let you in because your flight isn't until tomorrow morning. So I said, I've got a room booking. And they go, yeah, but it's just up to them. Now, to be honest with you, I'm really glad she told me that. Because if I actually got there and then they didn't let me in, whoa, I'd have had to sleep in that flipping heat with the shutters open and lose my money with the Holiday Inn. You prepay. I got there and they asked me if I did prepay. I said yes, and they said they'll let me in. But then they had to ring the Holiday Inn because the person's got to get up, who's picking me up, has got to get all the way through to security to pick me up. Then they pick my things up, get me through security, put my bags and everything else through security, and then bring me to the hotel room. But it was so efficient. It was brilliantly efficient. Thank goodness for that. So I've got a really, really nice room. It's 70 quid a night. That's about 7,000 rupees. It's an absolute bloody rip-off for India. But given the service and given the way they've got me through, and the room is actually really grand, that perhaps it's actually just okay, because in my country it'll probably be about 300 a night. So let me give you a little room tour. So I love the size of that bed. Wowsy. Wowsy, wow. And they've actually got a temperature dial there. I've switched it off because it was really cold when I came in. So I've gone from hot departures to a very cold room, but it's not cold now. Look how lovely those lights are. And yeah, I think I showed you that the wall decorations. We've got curtains along here. And then the desk area. This is nice, isn't it? This is lovely. Oh, and we've just got things like your water, your cups, your kettle. Look, they've got pure green tea. Just come from the Himalayas where they do loads of green tea. So I'll be having some of them. And all this space. But it is only an express hotel, so I wonder how much of this space is necessary. But then if you've got a big group coming, perhaps it is. There's the door, and here's the bathroom. So we'll have a little nosy in the bathroom. The shower's straight ahead. Sink area. Me in the mirror area. Don't know what's wrong with this camera. There we go, there's the mirror, you just can't see me. Got the toilet. Back to the mirror. And in there we've got the shower. See if you can show you, there we go, isn't that lovely? And there is a mirror on the door as well of the bathroom, which is here, but you just can't see me. There, yeah, you can see me now. So, yeah. What a beautiful room, what amazing service. So they saw my sling and they asked me if I wanted an accessible room. Oh, bless them. You know what I mean? India's really hot on, these sort of disability services. So I said no, because the only time I needed an accessible room was when I was in the cast. So they understood that. And they were insistent that they will get me assistance from the hotel back through departures and all the way to my gate for my next flight because of the arm. To be honest with you, I mean, I don't really know now how much it's needed because obviously I'm not in the cast. I am benefiting, it is helping, but I just don't think I need it 100% of the time. So maybe just part assistance is fine now. So that's really positive, isn't it? That I really don't even need the assistance level that I used to have. I mean, I'm really, really proud of my body for being so strong, but that's never ever to undermine people who need constant services and constant disability services. That's exactly what they're there for. So anyway, I'm going to chill and yeah, you'll see me in about a second. Hello everybody, it's 5:40 a.m. No, it's not. I think it's about 5 a.m. and we're boarding in 40 minutes. So I've got myself through everything, check-in, security and here. It's a hell of a walk, so I did get some airport assistance because again I'm just travelling in the sling again. So as I say, I'm relying less and less on the airport assistance. And hopefully there'll come a time where it'll just be zero. But as I said earlier, that's what it's there for. It's there to help. So if people do need help, it's very important that they do use it. So I woke up at 3:15. I haven't brushed my hair simply because I just didn't think of the hairbrush. 3:15 in the morning, the only thing on my mind was a cup of tea. So I had a cup of tea and forgot to brush the hair. Talk about priorities. Okay, so I'm going to see actually if I can buy a neck pillow. If you're new from my last vlog, I lost it somewhere along the line, going through security or somewhere else. So I would really, really like to buy a neck pillow. Coffee, definitely. But literally there's only 40 minutes now till boarding. But I'll just get myself organised a little bit. Very, very grateful that I'm through to check-in now. To the gates. It's so tiring. I've had a few hours sleep. And when I left you yesterday, I just went for something to eat and then just jumped in that lovely bed. This is a hell of a good experience compared to previous experiences, shall we say. This is a hell of a good experience. Okay, so I will get myself a little organised now before boarding. Okay, so I was on my way to buy the neck pillow. Then my airport assistance guy came running after me saying that there's just no time, we are boarding. By the time you get there and you buy it and everything else, So anyway, because my shoulder is hurting, I don't know if I mentioned that before, that since, breaking the wrist, I've just had some really bad shoulder pain, and physiotherapy, I've not really had much of it in the Himalayas because I've had some issues with getting it. But hopefully in Bali there might be some physiotherapy. I hope. I need some more consistent physio. So I was just a bit worried about not having a neck pillow for the plane, but it's all right, I'll be fine. I did want a coffee, but I just thought by the time they've made it in the queues and stuff, I won't. So I've just got chocolate croissants. Whoa, it's big and it's cold. Really cold, but it's food and I'm grateful.
Request attention, please. Requesting all the customers to kindly remain seated with the seatbelt fastened for landing, please. Thank you.